Hey y'all. I've been really nervous about doing this, but I'm just gonna do it and hopefully you like what I do. Um, I've already started the process by using a primer. I used um Avon's Magic's Prime, which came in the bundle that I got in the mail yesterday. I put on my foundation with a brush and I filled in my eyebrows. So now I'll show you the technique of baking. I had a question about this earlier today. Um, some people never even heard of baking, I guess. It's just the newer way of putting on your foundation with concealer and powder. Um, it used to be you would put on your foundation after concealer, but now you tend to put on your concealer after foundation. It gives it a less cakey look. So I have my foundation on and I'm going to put on my concealer. I don't have Avon concealer, I just have a NYX. Um, so I'm going to do that. And this is what I do. I just do 3 dots. 1, 2, 3. Right at that under eye crease. You want it to line up right at that under eye crease. And then I do the sides of my nose. I learned that the sides of your nose and the sides of your mouth actually have a red or pinkish hue due to hormones. So everybody has that. And then I like to brighten some of my face up down the center. A little bit on the forehead. And chin. Okay. Then I'm going to take my beauty sponge, beauty blender, whatever you want to call it, and start blending. And blend that out and down a little bit. And we're going to blend our nose. Make sure everything's really well blended. Okay, now we're going to start the baking process. So I'm going to use the Magic's Dust that came in the bundle. It's a finishing powder, translucent powder. And we're going to put that on the beauty blender. And we're going to bake it. This is going to set your under eye, keep it from creasing and smudging. And then you want to set the other places you highlighted too. I have an oily T-zone, so I especially like to set kind of my forehead, my nose, my chin. Okay. And you look crazy right now, but don't worry about it because you're going to go back later and dust it off. Okay. Now I'm going to start with my eyes. I have this little palette from Avon. It's the Avon True Color Eyeshadow Quad in Mocha Latte. And they have it numbered, so they have their own technique. It comes with just a little little applicator. But I have my brushes that I'll be using. They have it numbered so you can follow, and it gives you on the back of the box, it gives you an idea of how you can put it on. I like to, I try to look earlier. I'm going to show you how I did it. So I'm going to take a blending brush, which is a rounded brush, and I'm going to go into this one marked number 4 right here, the darkest brown. And I'm going to set that right in my crease. I have hooded eyes, so really this crease color, it won't show too much on me, but for those of you who don't have hooded eyes, this will show more. So I'm going to blend that really well in the crease. With a back and forth windshield wiper like motion. Okay. I just don't want it to look patchy. Okay. Next color I'm going to use is the number 2. It's a little bit lighter brown, this one right here. And I'm going to go above my crease. Just above my crease. And blend that color out. Make sure it's nice and even. Okay, now I'm going to take a flat brush like this. It's got a flat, see, I need to wash my brushes. I was playing with green yesterday. It's got a flat face, and I'm going to dip into number 1, and I'm going to use that as a highlight under my brow bone. And all along my eyebrow, really. It'll also serve to soften the edge of this last brown we put in above our crease. It'll soften the edge a little bit. And then I'm also going to put number 1, I'm going to pat it on here. I did not use, I'm not a big fan of eyeshadow primer. I don't know. I can't find the right one, or I'm doing something wrong, or everyone loves eyeshadow primer or concealer as eyeshadow primer. I cannot find the right one. I use concealer. It creases even when I set it. The eyeshadow primer I have is too sticky, and it stops the brush from moving in a fluid way. So I kind of gave up on eyeshadow primer. If you have any tips, let me know, because I don't know. So I'm just gonna put this up because we're gonna put something on top of it. But I'm just gonna put a little base coat of this white down. And I'm gonna pat it on there so it's you get as much color payout as possible. Okay. I'm going to set the compact aside for a second. And I am going to reach for this really beautiful liquid eyeshadow, Glimmer Shadow. It says ombre liquid. I don't know if that's the color. It's like a gold. And this came with the bundle. And I'm going to put it right here on top of that white. Really make it pop. You want to go about 2/3 of the way over on your eyelid. You don't need to go all the way to the end. We're going to be covering that up too. Okay. So it gives it a nice shimmer. Then I'm going to go back to the compact with my flat brush and dip back into number 4. And we're going to shadow the outside of our lid. We're going to go in a V motion. So you're going to draw a little V with your brush. And then I'm going to take a smudging brush, I guess you would call it. It's blunt and flat. And I'm going to dip into number 3. It's a shimmer brown. And I'm going to come under just under the eyelash. And smudge it out. Okay. Now we can come back to all this excess powder we have and take a powder brush and dust it off. And now your makeup is set, and it shouldn't move too much during your day. Okay. Now I am going to use Avon True Colors Glimmer Stick in Diamonds, which I mentioned yesterday in my live. It is a gold eyeshadow. It gives a hint of glimmer to your eye look. And I'm going to do it on the waterline. It's very subtle, but it's pretty. The waterline. And I'm going to put a little on the inner corner. And then on the outer line up to my eyelashes, so it'll meet with that brown shimmer we put. They'll come together. Okay. Next I'm gonna do, I guess, I don't usually do, I do mascara last for some reason, but for the video, I'm gonna do it. Next, I'm using Avon Love It First Lash Mascara, and this is super, actually, I really love this. And the spoolie is really great. It's got, I don't know if you can see, it's got a curved side and a flat side. So I found that the curved side is really good for your upper lashes. Really, a lot. I can't say everything, but a lot of mascara, the quality is in the product, but really the spoolie makes a huge difference. If you have a bad spoolie and a good product, it's not going to go on right, no matter what you do. And then I'm using the flat side to do the bottom lashes. Another tip I learned somewhere was a lot of people tend to, when they have their mascara in their hand, before they apply it, they tend to pump it. It's actually really bad. Don't do that. Don't do that. It actually puts bacteria inside your mascara. I never knew that. I used to be a pumper. I was, I swear to God. But not anymore. I stopped doing that. Okay, and back to the flat side. Poke my eye out there. All right, there we go. Next, I will do my lippy time, and I have a Avon True Color Glimmer Sticks lip liner in plum, which didn't come with the bundle, but I happen to have one. It's like my favorite lip liner. It goes with so many different colors. And I'm going to contour my lips a tiny bit. Okay, so I'm going to color a little bit in the corner. Up the middle. Looks like crap right now. It'll look better when the lipstick goes on. They gave us two choices in the bundle. One is called Matte and Dark Cherry Cashmere Lip Cream. It's a matte formula. But I am going to use the red they gave us, which is Matte True Red. Really nice formula. Matte lipstick is really in right now. And we have the shadows underneath of the contour I applied. Make sure your lines are straight. Okay. Now I am going to do my contour. I don't have Avon contouring products yet. I'm just going to use, this is my favorite go-to, my ride or die, as they say. NYX 3 Steps to Sculpt. I use the contour and I use the contour and I use the highlight in here. The poor lightening powder I never use. So it gets neglected, but I'm going to take my, this is like a flat kind of contour brush, angled. And the way you do this is, it's going to go like this on your face. And it's going to come up off your face. You don't just rub it in. It's meant to come up off your face. So each stroke, it's going to lift up. That's how you use this type of brush. And you just want to contour. I am not a contour expert. I do the bare minimum. But just under your cheek, I do under my cheekbone, the jawline, and I do my forehead. I do contour my nose. I'll show you what I do to that. Because heaven knows I need a nose job. Boy, I'll tell you what. Alright, I take a loose, I don't even know what to call this brush. But it's loosely held together. And it's angled. So I take this and I dip it in my contour color, the brown. And we do this. And don't worry, if you put too much, you can always blend it out a little bit later. It's makeup. You know, it's not permanent. So. You contour down either side. Make a line. Make a line. And I do a little bit under my tip. And then, right across here. Boop. And then I take my gold highlight. Start at that third eye. I put a little bit there. And here, the bridge. And there. See, it's a little much right here. So I'm just going to take a blush brush. Just blend it out a little. You want it to look like a shadow. And then I highlight my brow bone just above the eyebrow on either side. My cheek. Sometimes I use my finger for the cheek. I don't know. The brush, it doesn't like my cheek for some reason. It doesn't. I don't know what it is. It doesn't seem to like really come out as. You always get more color payout when you use your finger, but it seems fine for my brow bone. I don't know. And I do 2 spots on my chin. I have a little bit of a butt chin. It's really tiny. So I like to enhance that. And then if you want, you could do your Cupid's bow. Like that. And then blush. Also don't have Avon blush. I just have a Sephora palette of blush. 4 different colors to choose from. My go-to for blush is this mauve color here. The pink is also quite nice, but this, it also has a bit of a highlight in it too, right next door. But so, just gonna the apples of the cheeks and contour it up a little bit. Okay. And this is more or less the finished look. If you, where did it go? I'm losing my mind. There it is. Okay. If you like matte, cool. I like a little bit of a glossy lip. I have this, from W7. That's actually a British company. I got it on Amazon for like $4. It's Hot Shot, pout plumping gloss. So it burns when you put it on. But, I like a little bit of a glossy lip. You can do that if you want. Otherwise, matte is perfectly fine. And that's the finished look. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Let me know. Give me a like if you liked it, and we can do some more. I hope you like the products. Feel free to visit my e-store. Like I said, the bundles are great. There's 3 of them. There's the Pamper Me bundle and the Makeup Maven bundle and the skincare bundle. And they are $50. Great value, great products. Yeah, reach out to me anytime with any questions you have about the products, and I'm here for you guys. So thank you for watching. Bye.